and welcome to Knit in the City. I am Rebecca and the city that I am temporarily back in is Malmö. The weather here is really boring. It's been raining all night and it's overcast. It's so dark that I had to light a lamp over here. Today I am talking about my actual summer plans. I made a video a couple of weeks ago when I was talking about my summer knitting inspirations, where I presented a whole lot of patterns that I won't be able to get to during the summer. And my actual plans are also quite ambitious, but I have a lot more time off from work than I usually do in the summer, so I am going to have time to knit a lot more than I am used to. So hopefully I won't have a lot of summer whips lying around once autumn comes around, but we will see. I mean, maybe I won't start all of these, or maybe I will just be, or maybe the weather will be really bad, so I have to be indoors knitting all the time. I mean, you can of course knit outdoors as well, but some of these things, since they are dresses, are going to be less portable. So I have two categories here. The first one is whips and the second one is new cast-ons. For these projects, the ones that I haven't cast on yet, I do have yarn for most of them. And I think that that is the secret behind actually getting things on the needles and finishing them. So I'm going to start to talk about my whips. But before I get into all of that, I am going to say a few words about what I am wearing. And this is the Kuutar top from Nordlund. And it's not super bra friendly. As you can see, my bra straps are showing. I don't mind that too much. And if you look under the arm, you can see that it does hide the bra. So that's good. I'm gonna show it to you a little bit better. This one is quite cropped because apparently that's how I knit tank tops. This is quite a simple design. It's knit from the top down, and you start making the front and back panels, and then you just join in the round after the armhole has been finished. I'm sorry, I'm moving you around here now. I have knit this in Mandarin Petit from Sandnes. I wear this every now and then in the summertime when it's warm outside. And now to the works in progress that I will be working on this summer. And the first one is actually two. It's the Summer Lace Wavy Cami. I never remember the order of all those words. From Friday Knits. This is a free pattern, and I am making one for myself in this brown yarn. This is a fingering weight pattern. This is a 100% cotton yarn that I got from a fabric store. It is called Colorful Fraya. And as you can see, it has this beautiful feather and fan lace pattern. I'm on my second ball of yarn, which is about to be finished. So you knit this in the round from the bottom up. When you get to the bust, you do bust shaping thingies. I haven't checked the pattern yet. This comes in two versions, a very cropped one, which is more like a bralette, and a regular tank top, which is the one I am making. I am also making one for my oldest daughter in this Sandnes yarn, which is the Mandarin Naturell. The thing with this is that I'm also making the regular tank top for her. The thing with this is that it's super tiny, and I think I'm going, because I made the smallest size, which is a 2XS, and I'm going to rip this out and make a regular XS. And I think that will fit her properly. Next one is the Talia cardigan, which is a Sandnes design pattern from the booklet 2305. And I have actually finished the body. So I only have the sleeves to go. This is knit from the top down. It has a raglan construction, very simple. It also has a V-neck, which you can't really see here because the edges are rolling like crazy. I think you pick up and do an I-cord around the neckline here. It's supposed to be closed with one button, and I think you crochet a button loop for this one. The thing, and I'm knitting this in Sandnes Line, and the thing with, you can see the problem here. So I think I had to buy 2 more skeins to be able to make this cardigan, and well, it's not really the same color. I don't really know what to do about this. I'm just gonna knit on and see how bad I feel about it once I'm finished. I think I'm just like, can't see that. Yeah, so I am finishing that. I've come quite a long way. I'm positive that I will be able to do that before I put my summer knits away. That's the thing with the seasonal knitting, because once you get a bit of a nip in the air, then I want the wool to come out, and then anything that I haven't finished with the plant fiber yarns is just gonna go into hibernation until the warm days are back. I really shouldn't start a whole lot of new projects, but it's just so much fun, so I don't think I will be able to stop myself. Okay, then I also have a tank top on the needle. Well, this is the 3rd tank top that I have on the needles, and this is the Sailor Swift top by Veronica Lindberg, and now it's upside down. And I am knitting this in 100% cotton yarn. It looks like this. It's from the same fabric store that I bought the brown yarn, only this happened many years ago, and I don't know what the yarn is called, and they don't carry it anymore. This is a top-down construction. You start knitting the back panel until you reach the end of the armhole. Then you pick up for the straps. I mean, I have made this a lot more scooped than it's supposed to be in the pattern, because I don't think it's very flattering on me to have my neckline really, really high. I have joined in the round and knit for a bit, and you just knit this straight until it's the right length. And after that, you pick up around the neckline and the armholes, and you make a kind of I-cord edging here. I don't know how much, or I do know how much yarn I have, but I don't know if this is going to be enough yarn to make this tank top long enough. So we will see. Either I finish it and wear it, or it will unfortunately have to be frogged. And that is all of the works in progress, I think. Yes. So now to the cast-ons. And the first one, well, this is not going to be the first cast-on, but it is the one that I am most excited about. And this is the dress number 1 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. I haven't bought the pattern yet, and I'm a little bit on the fence about whether I will or not, because I do have the pattern for the blouse number 1, and it shouldn't be too difficult to just add a straight skirt to that blouse. But I am still thinking about it, because I think it's really great that she came out with a dress pattern. I have bought yarn for this, and it is the Drops Belle, upside down, that I bought in this blue color that is called Dark Jeans, I think. And I think this is going to be a great color for a dress. The one dress that I have, the retro button dress, is also knit in Drops Belle, but in the navy colorway, so it's a lot darker than this. And since when I did my summer knitting inspirations episode, I also made a color palette, which is completely blue. I mean, it does have some bluish greens in there, but the theme was blue. When I bought yarn, I mostly bought blue shades, with one exception that I will get to later. So very excited about this. The construction is the same as for the blouse number 1. You start from the top, and then it has a contiguous shoulder construction, bell sleeves, it's knit in the round. It's a really good pattern. And as most of you know, I do really love my blouse number 1, and I wear it all the time. Okay, the next one is also a dress, and that is the Brösarp dress by Wool & Beyond. And this is a free pattern from the yarn company Svarta Fåret, which means black sheep. And this is the exception to the blue. I have bought a cherry pink in the Drops Paris yarn. And this is I didn't say that before. The Drops Belle is a combination of, it's mostly cotton. It does have some linen and viscose in it as well. It is the same composition as the Sandnes Line. But this is 100% cotton yarn, and I mean, look at this. I used to stay away from pink for many years, but the color is growing on. It has been growing on me lately. I usually use like more dusty pinks. This is a very clear pink, and perhaps not my absolute best pink, but I just think it looks really pretty. So this is going to be the Brösarp dress. This is knit from the top down, and you knit the front panel and the back panel until you reach the underarm, and then you knit the rest of the thing in the round. This dress has a stripe pattern with slipped stitches, I think it is. I haven't read through the pattern, that's not how I work. I haven't decided yet whether I am going to make this pattern or if I'm just gonna make a plain stockinette dress. We'll see. I think when I get to the first stripe, I'm gonna make it, and then I will see what it looks like and if I like that look, and then I will keep doing it. This is rather a short dress. It has thin straps like this one, not as thin as these, but it's the same kind of strap. The next thing that I am going to make is actually a set, and that is the Toscana skirt and t-shirt. And this is also a free pattern, or it's 2 free patterns from Svarta Fåret, and that is from their summer collection of 2025. The Brösarp dress is from last year. And this is a really cute set. And I have been talking about most of these patterns before. But this one has, both the skirt and the t-shirt has a scalloped edge. The skirt has a slight A-line shape, which I think is going to be good for me. For the t-shirt, I bought some more Drops Paris in this beautiful cornflower blue. I mean, look at this, how cute. Yeah, I love this color. So this is the t-shirt is a raglan construction. It is knit from the top down in the round, and it has this lovely scalloped edge. I did not buy the same yarn for the skirt because I already had some yarn for that. It is black, but I am going to wear it on my bottom half, so it's not going to be up in my face. So I'm actually planning to make the skirt in black. That is also a Drops yarn, but it is a combination of cotton and linen. I think it's called cotton linen. And this is what this yarn looks like. And it is black, so it's not super easy to see. I'm trying to use the natural light outside to show you. So it's going to be something like this. I mean, I don't know if this is the best combination, but I mean, I don't really need to wear these 2 together. I can wear them with whatever I want. I bought a pair of white linen trousers that would probably look great with this one. And the skirt is also knit from the top down, has the scalloped edging. I think that the A-line shape is done with using a bigger needle or something like that. Well, I'm not sure. I should have read the pattern, but you know, that's a bit boring. So we didn't do that. Okay, that was the skirt, and I really hope that I do make the skirt, because I only have winter skirts in my knitted wardrobe. So that would be a great addition. Next thing on my plans is the jean cardigan by Johanna Gerich. I do have the pattern, but I don't have any yarn. So I'm not sure that I will be able to get to this, but I feel like I really do need more cardigans for the summer, because I mean, it does get cold in the evenings, and there are days like these when it's just not, when the weather is just not very nice and you want something to cover your arms. At the same time, I think that this is a project that could carry into the autumn, since it is a cardigan. So I don't have, even if I do start it, I don't have to put it away when autumn comes around. So this has a really pretty lace pattern. It is knit from the top down, has a raglan construction. So many raglans lately. The raglans really are back. I think that I'm actually going to make one of these for my oldest daughter, because she saw the pattern and she thought it was really pretty. And but I'm not going to start that now in the summer, because I actually have the yarn. I have a Drops Flora that I'm holding together with a Drops Kidsilk. And I bought these two in yellow. I don't have that yarn here, so unfortunately I can't show you. To knit myself a different cardigan. But then I was a bit apprehensive about the color, because the Drops Flora and the Drops Kidsilk, they have the same name. It's lemonade, but they don't have the same color. And the Flora yarn is a bit warmer than the Kidsilk, and I would have wanted it to be the same as the Kidsilk. But she really likes yellow, so I think she won't mind. But since this is quite warm with the alpaca and the mohair, that is going to be something that I start when it gets a little bit colder outside. Even though this is not a really warm day, but it's still too warm for wool, because it's. I mean, I think it's around 17 degrees. Okay, so the last thing that I have planned is a tank top. I mean, I actually wanted to make more t-shirts, but I think I just found more tank top patterns that appealed to me. And this is a choice between two patterns. The first one is the Eva top by Mochi Knits that I think I talked about that in my knitting inspiration episode. And I did buy yarn for it. Also Drops Paris, because I mean, this is a tank top that is knit in a thicker yarn. And this icy blue I also really liked. This has quite a deep scoop neck, which is nice in the summer. You don't want a lot of fabric on your neck, I think. And it's very simple. I don't remember if this was top down or bottom up, but I will put it on the screen. Also knit in the round. I think it was top down. The thing with this is I don't have the pattern yet. And it is very simple, so I don't know if I feel like buying it. I mean, we will see. Or maybe I could just make something similar without a pattern. If I don't do that, the other option is the Tip Top tank that I have been talking about. I really want to make one in a fingering weight. I already have one in the DK weight version. This is a free pattern with those two versions, and it also has a addition where you can make a cute little bows from the straps. It's knit from the bottom up, It has a few decorative pearl stitches going down the side and a little side slit. It has a really flattering V-neck both on the front and on the back, and I really like the one that I made. The only problem with it is the same problem as I have with most of my summer knits. It is a bit too cropped. And I did talk about that in my Hot or Not episode, where I go through all of my summer knits from last year and how I feel about those. For the Tip Top Tank, I don't have the yarn yet. So I don't know if it's going to be the one where I don't have the pattern or if it's going to be the one where I don't have the yarn. So we will see. And with all of these ambitious plans, I shouldn't be sitting here talking anymore. I need to get knitting. So I wish you have a lovely summer with lots of knitting and lots of sun. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!